So what I know to be true right now is every single person listening and watching this right now has at least one conversation they should be having that they're not. I mean, you and I both know this is true. I mean, this is just to be human is to have a conversation that you're not having. So can you help us through that? What are some of the, maybe you can go any direction you like, but maybe a good starting place is what are some of the emotional or physical costs when we don't have these conversations? Maybe that's a good starting place. And then we can start to move into how do we push through this and actually do it?
So there's a great quote that's also a book called Feelings Buried Alive, Never Die.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so what that means is, on my understanding.
Just so I have this right. Feelings buried alive, never die.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds super creepy.
Right? And not only does it sound super creepy, it also sounds super hippy-dippy and super hokey on some levels, right? But when you look at the biochemistry about how we process and resolve emotions, the first, major challenge of reorienting people's approach to this is that emotions are not psychological, they're physiological, that they're biochemical responses that are them becoming an external expression or an internal expression, right? But it starts with us going through a biochemical response and our body is trying to either assimilate it or it's not assimilating it. And when it doesn't, it becomes anxiety, depression, body pain, chronic injury, disease, right? That's if you split up the word disease, it's dis-ease, right? You're not at ease. So that conversation is so interesting because it could be a conversation you might even have to have with yourself.
Oh, wow.
And I had a conversation with one of my clients who I adore yesterday and who's been chronically unwell, who's just a powerhouse of a human being and just has constant, has not been well and has constant sicknesses. And we started getting into theology and philosophy about it. And again, it's not my agenda. It's what's their beliefs. And, I want to help them navigate their beliefs. If there's anything that they're holding on to that might be, subconsciously or unconsciously initiating or enhancing that trauma. Yeah. And they said, one of the things they said is like, I know that I take extra special care to not talk about other people.